Hi, Cancer. Welcome to your weekly reading for the week of January 17th to the 23rd. So for this week, I feel as though the message that I was hearing is expanding, and it's almost like you're expanding into a new level of freedom. So I feel like there's some like new changes, or it's like you're embarking on a new stage in your life. There's a new path. But it almost feels as though it is another milestone, like it's this big, expansive, transformative path. It's like you had to go through, or you're transcending maybe some fears, something in order for you to walk this new path. I feel like you're letting a lot of things go. There's more shedding that's happening here, and you're allowing yourself to kind of shed all of these. Maybe it's like a limitation or a fear. Something is being released, and you are courageously walking into a new path. I feel like relationships are playing a really big role for you right now. So maybe some of you are in a significant relationship, or you're with someone, or you're going to meet someone. But I feel like love is in the air here. What's the theme for Cancer this week? January 17th, 23rd. Some of you may be moving. Oh, look at that. Courage. Yeah. You are safe. Fear is an illusion, and set strong boundaries. I kind of sensed that this is you giving yourself permission to live more freely. And that may not resonate with everybody, but it feels as though there's something here about like living life on your own terms. Deciding things for yourself, doing things the way you want to do them, and how you want to do them, and when you want to do them. And it's about like letting yourself live freely, giving yourself permission to live freely in spite of what other people might say or their objections is kind of what I'm seeing here. There's some kind of movement, something you're deciding on, or something that you're doing that is making a statement towards that. So that may resonate with some of you, but I kind of feel like you're just going into this new stage of freedom here. Even if you were living pretty freely, this is almost kind of feels like there's something that's coming out from the surface, like residual stuff. Sometimes we don't even realize, we think like we're in a certain space, and then something will come up to trigger something hidden, like we didn't know that this was still there. So I kind of feel like there's these remaining bits that are being released, and it's just going to continue to open you up and expand your life in another way. So, okay, let's go into your weekly here. Beginning of the week, Cancer. Beautiful Magician. I love this. You're manifesting this new beginning here. You're manifesting your desires as well. I feel like some of you are manifesting love. We have the 8 of Cups. So you're walking away from anything that does not serve you. I feel like it's also about you walking away. You're pulling your energy back. And this is actually coming up a lot this week for a lot of the signs. Walking away or pulling your energy back from something that has not been working for you. Doesn't resonate with you is what I'm hearing. Something that just doesn't resonate with you. And that may be what the courage is as well. Removing your energy, your emotions from something. The moon. Beautiful. With the moon card, I heard the word truth and integrity. So it's almost like there's some kind of truth that you are revealing to yourself, or something that you're seeing really clearly here. Something that needs to end with this Death card and the 8 of Cups. It's like something that's coming out. That's what I said, like the moon, it's like something coming out from the dark, something that may have been hidden. Something we couldn't see. Being illuminated. So you might be seeing something clearly that's still there. And it's coming to the surface, and you are either walking away from it, healing it, kind of releasing yourself from something, causing this transformation, this inner transformation with the Death card. I feel like transparency is coming up here for you. Oh, how beautiful is this? Look, and we have the Sun card, which is happiness, joy, fulfillment. You're giving yourself the permission, the ticket to walk this path of your personal happiness, and you're setting yourself free. So this is all about freedom, liberation, and letting go of anything that may be standing in the way of that, in a nutshell. Okay, middle of the week here. So yeah, see movement, some opportunities may be arising here for you. I'm hearing that some of you might be moving somewhere that others don't want you to go, and you're gonna go because it's what makes you happy. So that may resonate with maybe one person. But the Two of Pentacles is about needing to, you're balancing yourself between two different worlds right now. You're in the middle of a transition. So you are teetering between the two. You're kind of closing up chapters of your old life and kind of moving into this next chapter of the next leg of this journey here for you. Some of you might have gotten I feel like some of you got a job offer, and it's like something kind of different. Maybe it's like away from family, and you don't want to move. They don't want you to move, but you want to go. I don't know, something like that. But some kind of decision or choice that you're needing to make here. And then the Queen of Swords is you planning, being very good with knowing how to like organize and get all the paperwork ready, or needing to make all the arrangements for some kind of shift or move. It's like the Queen of Swords is someone who does things in a very organized way as well. And she's also very wise and can be very diplomatic is what I'm hearing. So it's like she's not really letting her emotions get involved with maybe other people's reactions or something like that. She's being very practical in her decision making with where she wants to go next. And then we have the Five of Cups reversed, which is actually really good. I like this. So this is Five of Cups upright is usually like loss, disappointment, something just not working out and feeling grief over it. But this is in reverse. So I feel like you're healing from this. I feel like this is something that you're being released from, something you're releasing yourself from. I feel like happiness is coming in here for you, and you're giving that to yourself. You're making those decisions for yourself of what's going to make you happy, and you're honoring that. We have another card for Five of Cups. Yeah, so setting your boundaries with the Seven of Wands. You're setting your boundaries. You know who to let into your sacred space and who to not let into your sacred space. You're strong enough for that. You've really developed that inner resiliency and strength. And then we have the Page of Swords as well. So this is about exploring exploring new lands. You're manifesting something like a new place. I really see relocation coming up for some of you. The Page of Swords. Oh, wow. Look at that. We have the Tower and the Devil towards the end of the week here. How interesting. That's really interesting, because the Tower is, something breaking down. It's something like a foundation breaking down that cannot sustain. And the Devil card are our attachments, our addictions, our ego kind of having more control over us and our life. But we have it with the Tower card. So it's almost like that's coming down for you. So we have some endings here, actually, because we have the Death card in the beginning of the week. Towards the end of the week, we have the Tower and the Devil card. So it's like you're closing a chapter to something that has had maybe power over you, control over your life for quite some time. And it's like you're able to have closure, almost is what I'm seeing here, because we have the Knight of Swords and the Empress. So very strong major arcana card. So this is a major time for you in terms of change and transformation. The Knight of Swords, it could be a messenger, it could be some news, or it could just be this clarity that kind of, it could be something that someone says, for example, that really changes the trajectory of where you're going next. Or like a reconnection with someone. It could be some kind of interaction. The Nine of Swords is a pretty quick moving energy, but it's usually some kind of message. It could also be some kind of download or message from spirit. Some kind of message that comes in here towards the end of the week. And I feel like it's going to help you close a chapter to something that has been long running in your life. And it's like you're finally ready to tie up those loose ends and put something to rest, is what I'm seeing with the Tower and the Devil card. I feel like you're finally ready to end something that has been kind of crumbling and kind of dismantling for some time, is almost what it feels like. And it feels like a good change. And then we have the Six of Cups as well. So this could be something from the past or someone from the past. Sometimes this is also childhood stuff, things that we learned from when we were kids. It could be a certain dynamic or relationship dynamic with our family members, something from the past, something from childhood that that might have been toxic, that might have been like traveling with you for a long time. And you're finally coming to a place in your life where you can put it down, let it go, and move forward in your life towards this happiness. So there's some clarity, something kind of coming out from the surface to be released. And I love that we have the Empress card, because that when you have abundance, it's like this clearing is making room for your abundance. It's making room for I'm hearing that there might have been something in your life that you have been working very hard on, something you've been cultivating for a long time, and clearing this out, whatever's coming up, is actually going to bring in more abundance, like the fruits of that labor. It's almost like a block that has been blocking the amount of abundance that is meant for you, or that is waiting for you. So very beautiful. And look at that. We have the Justice. Excuse me. And the Justice card is about those balancing and scales. It's also about that energy. It's like a replenishment in energy as well. Okay, animal totem for Cancer this week. Love that. Give with gratitude and grace. Turkey spirit. Yeah, I feel like this is all about generosity. This is all about opening ourselves up to the abundance that is coming in towards us. But also, it's a reward for how much you have given to others as well. So I feel like a lot of you are very generous, and you hold space for a lot of people, is what I'm seeing. And I feel like it's just this flow that circulates within you. It's like you give and then just the universe returns. It's like you're co-creating with spirit. And you're just like in this next journey of receiving more. I feel like you're kind of on this next chapter. Okay, guidance message for Cancer for this week of January 17th to the 23rd. Enlightenment. So I feel like it feels as though there's an energy that's being released off of you. And you might experience this feeling of it's almost like something will release and you'll see how much more easy it is to create or work or like do what it is that you normally do. But it's almost like you're just going to have more, I'm just seeing the word space or feeling space. Like you're liberated from something that feels like it's been weighing you down, but we may not even realize how much it was weighing us down until it's gone, because it could be something that, again, we were carrying with us for a long time. And so we just got used to it. Like we just got used to, like, desensitized to having something, some kind of feeling or some kind of sensation or experience that's just there. And it's like our attention is not on it, but it's just always there. And it's almost like when something releases, you may find that you go to work and you're able to think so much more clearly, or you're able to be more productive, or you're not procrastinating as much. So I'm not saying that any of you do that, just saying that you'll see like this improvement in whatever area it is that you're doing, or whatever it is that you're engaged in. It's going to be easier for you to like manifest, to flow, to focus. So it's going to just feel better in that way. That's what I'm seeing here. Very beautiful, Cancer. So there's like a major transformation. There's a major shift that's happening and releasing that's happening here for you. And it's just going to bring in so much more abundance than you already are bringing in. It's going to just increase and go to the next level and go to this expansive. I'm seeing a lot of expansion here. So beautiful. I hope this reading resonated with you. If it did, don't forget to like and subscribe, as it's very helpful for the channel. And I will see you for next week. Bye, Cancer.